Falcons fans, get ready. The storm is here. Not next season. Not in a few years. Now, the Atlanta Falcons are loading up with young, explosive talent, and this team looks ready to finally flip the script. From rookie defenders about to break the league, to a new QB1 with playoff fire in his eyes, the 2025 season could be the rebirth we've all been waiting for. But can they rise, or will history repeat itself? All right, Falcons Nation, buckle up, because something is finally changing in Atlanta. The 2025 offseason has hit, and it's not just noise this time. From Flowery Branch to downtown Atlanta, the buzz is real, and fans can feel it in their bones. The Falcons aren't quietly rebuilding anymore. They're making noise. Big moves, big energy. And maybe, just maybe, this is the start of something special. Whispers are flying around about rookie stars who could rebuild the defense, a young quarterback hungry for a playoff run, and a locker room full of tension that could either explode or ignite a fire we haven't seen in years. So let's break it all down, piece by piece, and figure out if 2025 is the year the Falcons finally rise again. But first, let's talk about the biggest weakness that's haunted this team for far too long, the pass rush. For years, we've watched opposing quarterbacks stand tall, calm, and untouched, just picking apart our defense like it was target practice. Want to know how bad it got last year? Atlanta didn't even hit double-digit sacks as a team until November. That's not just disappointing, it's a wake-up call. But now, there's hope. Enter Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr., two rookie edge rushers who might just become the future of this franchise. These aren't just promising prospects. These are explosive athletes with serious firepower. Jalen Walker is like a Swiss Army knife. He can line up anywhere on the defensive front. He's quick, smart, and relentless, chasing down quarterbacks, disrupting passes, and shutting down runs with pure intensity. He doesn't stop. James Pierce Jr., he's pure speed and violence off the edge. His first step is so quick, it looks like he's being shot out of a cannon. When he gets moving, it's already too late for the offensive line. He's a nightmare waiting to happen. Now add veteran pass rusher Leonard Floyd to that mix, and suddenly, the Falcons' edge group looks dangerous. For the first time in years, we're not just hoping for sacks. We're expecting them. But here's the big question. Can they do it now? Some fans believe these two rookies could combine for 15 sacks in their first year. That's a bold prediction when you remember this team's pass rush history. To get there, one of them will need to chase double-digit sacks, something we haven't seen since Vic Beasley's crazy run in 2016. The potential? Absolutely real. The talent? No doubt about it. But now it's on Raheem Morris. Can he build a scheme that unlocks their full power? Can these young guys mesh with the system, rise to the moment, and become the spark we've needed for a decade? What do you think, Falcons fans? Can Walker and Pierce deliver right away? Drop your predictions in the comments. How many sacks will they combine for in 2025? Are they the real deal? Or too much hype? There's a new leader in Atlanta, and he's not just aiming for wins, he's aiming for the playoffs. But standing behind him? A veteran QB who's not happy playing second fiddle. The quarterback room in Atlanta is heating up, and it might be about to explode. We gotta get to the postseason. That's not just a goal, that's a mission statement from Falcons quarterback Michael Penix Jr. He said it loud and clear. Atlanta needs to win again. And if that happens, the city comes alive. He knows the energy. He's seen what it's like when Falcons fans are fired up. And now, he wants to be the reason they roar again. And here's what's different about Penix. He's not just talking. He's putting in the work. After stepping in late in 2024, he didn't just sit and coast. In 3 starts, he threw for 775 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Sure, it wasn't perfect, but what he gained was far more important: NFL experience. The feel of the field. The mental preparation. the confidence that only comes from getting real reps at the highest level. He even said it himself. It was a lot of mental stuff. Sitting on the sideline, playing the game in my head. It helped me prepare for my moment. That mindset? That maturity? It's exactly what you want from a young quarterback about to lead a franchise. And let's talk leadership. Penix doesn't lead by yelling or dramatic speeches. He leads by building trust. He calls it influence. He wants to know his teammates, build relationships, learn how each guy ticks. And once he knows them, he knows how to lead them. That's rare. That's special. On the field, he keeps it simple. Throw it to your team. Don't throw it to the other team. Classic. Smart. Straight to the point. And that simplicity might be the key to Atlanta's success. But let's be real, Penix can't do this alone. He's going to need help, and he'll look to guys like Bijan Robinson and Kyle Pitts to carry the offense with him. They've got the talent. Now it's about putting it all together. But there's one big question still hanging over everything. Can the offensive line protect him? We know Penix has a cannon for an arm, but if he's constantly under pressure, those deep throws won't matter. The O-line needs to give him time to do what he does best. And if they do, watch out, because this offense could surprise a lot of people. But just when things are starting to click, the tension starts to build. Because behind Penix stands a veteran quarterback with a lot of pride, Kirk Cousins. And let's just say, he's not thrilled about the situation. According to reports, Cousins felt completely blindsided by the Falcons drafting Penix. After signing a big free agent contract, he expected to be the guy. He even said in a documentary, "If I knew they were drafting a quarterback high, I probably wouldn't have left Minnesota." Ouch. That comment hit hard. And now, there's tension. Because Cousins isn't just some backup. He's a proven starter. A veteran who still believes he has plenty left in the tank. And honestly, he's not wrong. So now the Falcons are walking a tightrope. They've got a young rising star in Penix, ready to lead the future. But they also have a proud veteran in Cousins, who didn't sign up to be a backup. Can Atlanta keep the peace? Can they get both QBs to buy in, one as the leader, the other as the mentor? What do you think, Falcons fans? Should Kirk Cousins embrace the backup role and help Penix grow? Or does he still deserve a shot to start? And how confident are you in Penix taking this team to the playoffs? Rate your confidence from 1 to 10 in the comments below. This isn't just another season in Atlanta. This could be the turning point. With rookie defenders ready to explode, a new quarterback chasing glory, and locker room tension rising, the entire future of the Falcons hangs in the balance. It's all or nothing in 2025. But here's the question nobody wants to say out loud. What happens if Kirk Cousins doesn't stay quiet? Right now, all that frustration we saw in his Netflix interview is still simmering beneath the surface. But what if it boils over? What if he demands a trade? This isn't just background noise. It's a real storyline that could shake the locker room. Michael Penix Jr. needs to focus on one thing: leading this team. But if there's tension coming from the bench, especially from a veteran like Cousins, it could cause distractions that ripple across the roster. So now we're all asking the same thing. Should the Falcons keep Cousins as a backup, just in case? Or is it time to fully commit to Penix and move on? Let us know, because this situation could flip at any moment. Now let's step back and look at the big picture. The Falcons haven't been to the playoffs since 2017. That's 8 long years. The fans are hungry, starving, to see this team matter again. And this 2025 squad, it finally has the ingredients to change everything. Imagine this. A defense that brings real pressure, not just once in a while, but every single Sunday. Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr. flying off the edge, forcing turnovers, killing drives, and giving the offense great field position. Then on the other side, a young quarterback in Penix who's not just confident, but fearless. He's moving the ball, firing up the crowd, and winning games. That's not just a dream. That could be the season that finally reignites the fire in Atlanta. But let's be clear. This isn't just about stats or standings. This is about identity. For years, the Falcons have been searching for something to believe in, a reason for the fans to rally again. A spark to turn the pain of the past into a future we can be proud of. Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr. could be that spark on defense, the cornerstones of a new era. And Penix? He's got the talent and leadership to become the face of the franchise. Together, these three could represent something powerful. Hope. Hope for change. Hope for progress. Hope for a new story in Atlanta. But make no mistake, 2025 is a make or break year. If Walker and Pierce live up to even half the hype, let's say 10 combined sacks, this defense becomes dangerous. If Penix leads the offense into the top 15 and punches a ticket to the postseason, he becomes Atlanta's QB1 for the next decade. But if the rookies struggle, if Penix folds under pressure, or if the Cousins drama explodes, the Falcons could be staring at another long offseason wondering what went wrong. That's why every snap, every sack, and every touchdown in 2025 will matter. So, Falcons Nation, this is your moment, your team, your season. Do you believe Walker and Pierce can bring the heat? Is Penix the one who finally takes us back to the playoffs? And what's your take on the Kirk Cousins drama? Should the Falcons trade him or keep him as backup insurance? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button if you believe in this team. And don't forget to turn on notifications, because this season could be the one that changes everything. Let's go, Atlanta. Rise up.